Hello and welcome. Yes, in this video I'd like to show you the visual aid feature of Sculptor. So come down to the Windows Start menu, up to All Programs, across to Sculptor 3 and select the Sculptor icon. Close the Sculptor welcome message, and just a little overview first of all. Firstly, we only use the visual aid after we've completed one 12-day program, and the reason for this is we need to have an intellectual understanding of all of the 12 backdrop images we've been using. And the reason for this is that we're going to use an image in the visual aid feature that incorporates a certain part of each image from each of the 12 days. So what we're going to get is one image that represents all 12 days, and the idea now is that when we can take that image and visualize it, we also, once we have that intellectual understanding, that one image will convey to us all the knowledge contained in these 12 lessons. So with that, I'll start it up, the visual aid, and you'll get an idea of how it works. But what we're going to do is, first of all, we'll just show a portion of the screen, so you're just going to see one of the images, and it will pause for a while, and in this pause you're encouraged to visualize where all the other aspects of the picture are. You will then be showed confirmation, and then it will return to just showing randomly one section of the picture again. And the idea is, after about 5 minutes of use with this, you should be able to close your eyes and recollect the entire picture. And what we're doing then is, we're conveying to the unconscious this. It was actually modelled on a chap called Tony Bazan, and he creates what he calls mind maps. And they're very powerful concepts of conveying to the unconscious mind in image form very, very powerful concepts and knowledges. So what you will be able to do is, once you understand the stories and you can memorize this one picture, in theory you would be able to talk for at least a couple of hours just based on this one image. So let's start up the visual aid and you'll get an idea of how it works. So select visual aid and then select the on button. And here we see the face, and we know the tennis racket's over here to the right, so that's confirming we've got now. We remember the balloon was up here. Right, that the subconscious is here, and comfort, yes. So just get an idea for a little while with this, and you can actually adjust the settings between the pauses. So as we said, we had the balloon up here, the globe, rainbow, we got now the seeds are here, and like I say, you would use this for about 5 minutes, or just until you better get an understand. So even if we stopped it now, based on this, let's just do a couple of quick ones. Repetition, rainbow here, balloons. You remember the balloons were here, and we had the tire here, which was, we know and the comfort zones here, and seeds were here. So you can see that after a very short amount of time that you'll be able to start putting these together. So let me just stop the visual aid now. Right, now can you remember we had the balloon here, some seeds were here, and we had the tire, and the rainbow, comfort zone, repetition, we had the balloon here, the now symbol was there, and you just do a couple of sessions like that, but really get that idea that when you can close your eyes and you can move around and memorize them 12 pictures, and after you've completed your first 12-day session, you're going to add the intellectual knowledge associated with each of them images. And this is a very, very powerful way of learning knowledge, and it's bypassing the conscious mind because we're doing it with these images. And once we recall that image, almost like magic, the unconscious mind's bringing back all that intellectual knowledge which is associated with it. And if you would like to pursue this a lot further, I suggest that you check out some of Tony Bazan's mind maps. Okay, and thank you. This concludes our video on the visual aid. Thank you.